Okay, I am not exactly sure where my duo is, but I'm too tired of doing this, so I'm just gonna start it up. We now have Redemption and Vital, so looks like we're gonna be seeing our band phase, of course. First off the rip here, as we always do. You guys are used to it by now. I don't have to tell you what's going on, but looks like we're gonna be seeing our first ban of the evening. Gonna be going to Hibana. So I mean, hard destructor. Hibana is very useful for a map like Bank, where there are a lot of hatches that can be opened up, and a lot of different hard walls in the Montane. So taking a little bit out of the book from the last map, don't want to have to deal with the Montane like Hydrofae was able to do. Are you back?
I'm back. My bad. I didn't realize we were starting so quick.
Well, they got in here, so I just figured I'd start it because I don't want to have to.
Yeah, don't want to waste any time.
Yeah. So didn't miss much. Just Hibana and Montane have gotten banned, and
Hibana and Monty.
Here are the teams.
All right.
Ela. So a target ban against Default. So I haven't actually casted a match with Default in a while, so this should be interesting. I wonder if he's gotten any better, if he's still a shotgun main. But
Default has evolved, I think. I watched him last night, and I think he just is known for playing Elashadi, so it kind of just makes the teams ban against him.
Yeah,
which frees up operators like Maestro and Echo, because now both of them are on the board.
Exactly. So it's interesting to see neither of those two plant denial taken away. So it should be interesting to see how Redemption choose to take this first defensive half.
So it looks like Basement is going to be the first site for Redemption,
yeah.
And interesting to me that they're choosing not to bring the Echo when Echo's on the board, and there's also no IQ being brought.
And the 6 being off the Maestro to an Echo, so...
Okay, so they do end up bringing the Echo, just get rid of the Maestro. So, personally, I'd maybe like to see the Legion maybe getting rid of, or something else, but not a bad lineup for sure. They definitely have the utility they need, as they have the Smoke, the Mute Nitro, and the Echo drones, so... a pretty good defense here, right here. Default team is pretty good on Bank, so... I think this match maybe favors Default team a little slightly, but also... Vital is a really good team, so I think this should be another pretty close match.
And it's Bank as well, so I haven't actually casted a match on Bank in quite a while, I don't think. So it should be interesting to see how this matchup goes, as it's a lot of plant denial. They've got the 3 smoke canisters, the 1 nitro cell, and the Echo drone. So I'm excited to see what Default team brings to the table, because I haven't seen this team play yet. So
yeah, they actually upset Cracked yesterday, 3-7 on this map. So
I saw that.
Yeah, this map is definitely a good map for Default team, but with no Hibana, they can really only open 1 hatch, as they chose not to bring the Maverick. So gonna have to choose where they're gonna put those thermites pretty wisely, is Vital, as a little run out right there from Sleepy, as Goonwick's gonna just be playing. But
oh, you're a robot now.
Robot.
Yeah.
I think
you're good. You're good.
Okay. My bad.
No, it's not your fault, bro.
I'm sorry. So like I was saying, the Echo drone in Garage is going to allow them to watch that angle, make sure no one's trying to sneak in there, so they can play the long angle that they've set up on the default plant spot. So just a typical 3rd floor roam clear coming out here from Vital, and it looks like there's not going to be anyone roaming from Default's team. So I think that's a smart move by Default's team, just choosing to turtle onto the site with only 1 hard breacher being on the board.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot harder for them to gather these angles, because I mean, I expect that at least one of those thermite charges is going to go onto the wall inside of CCTV. And actually, it looks like the Jaeger is roaming inside of elevators, so if he's undroned, but it sounded like he was just droned out from his side, so yeah, he'll rotate right back down the main steps. So already trying to deny these angles from blue. Is it looks like they're gonna have a shotgun. Yeah, the mute shotgun playing on the top of these main steps. I'm not sure if he has a mute jammer or not. Maybe it already got taken away, but that barbed wire being a little bit too close to the wall there is easily knocked out by the Jackal of Slim Murray. So you're gonna try to, they might even have to waste one of these exothermic charges on the CC hatch. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna do that, just that. So a big play there from Redemption, able to waste one of the exothermic charges and force them to use, they're gonna have to decide where they want to put that last one. As it looks as though the Thermite actually took a little bit of damage from that Nitro Cell, so a little bit of damage done by BK.
Yeah, that's definitely a huge decision that Redemption just forced Vital to make, as now, even if they get control of Server, they cannot Thermite open the default plant wall. So it looks like Mute Shoddy will get a little bit too aggressive there, and that will be an easy kill for Shady right there, as now server control is in the hands of Vital. However, there's only 45 seconds left, so they really have to start making this plant work, as all 3 gas canisters are still on the board, as well as the Echo Drones. But as I say, that Sleepy trades out that kill onto Trippin, so they're not quite willing to relinquish server control to Vital. On the main stairs, is Jackal going to get in a little kind of confrontation with Jaeger here. But they're just playing a game of cat and mouse right there. He goes for the feet. Does he know there's one right below him? Slim Ray going to back off, but the Jaeger will push up aggressively as Trixon does take out Sleepy and Server. So now Cappy's out right in front, pulling out the Legion Mine at an inopportune moment for him. So now it's all up really to the Echo to deny plant. There's only 9 seconds left. Is Default going to be able to stop this plant, as it's now a 2v1? And all onto Shady right here, and this round will go into the hands of Method right there. So a good start for them.
A nice 3K from Werble. Able to find a nice 3K onto main stairs, as well as the last 2 pushing in through CCTV. So a nice hold there, and a big misplay not taking the Maverick on the side of Vital. I assume this round that they're definitely going to be bringing a Maverick, but maybe not, as it looks like they're going to be going for, I guess they don't even need to bring the Maverick because they can't go back downstairs. So
right,
that.
Just the fact that Redemption chose to hold on to CC to server with such effort really just made them use their Thermite when they probably didn't really want to. So having the Habana ban has already just affected this match in a pretty large way. So now it looks like it will be Teller's office here for Redemption, and they choose to bring out the Cade, which I think is definitely interesting because there's not really that many hatches on this site. So unless they have some sort of open area strat, I'm not really sure why you choose to bring the Cade, but we'll see what Redemption has in store for us.
They might be pulling a book out of the vein, the Book of Veins, as I assume that they might be trying to hold on to open area.
Maybe, yeah, it's definitely possible. Open area is like, you kind of have to hold on to it, because if not, it makes it pretty easy to get the plant down, or at least you have to hold on to main stairs, and it looks like, yes, they will be going for the open area hold.
Definitely, the open area hold is definitely, I guess they're going to reinforce the wall anyway, so they're going to be leaving the person inside of open area on kind of an island, I guess. I'm not really too sure what the point of this is.
Yeah, maybe just trying to play like a light roam in open area with like an escape route down main stairs, but they're not really setting this up how most teams do with the holes in the cash bag wall. Usually there's feet holes there to stop the plant, but it looks like they're going to go ahead and reinforce that, which is definitely interesting. As BK, although the roam is very powerful down in the basement, he's not going to be able to stop plant. Trixon unable to control recoil right there.
It's a funny, it was a funny lag, but it looks like Slim Murray is on this upside down rappel has become very big in the last month. I think that people are starting to realize that this angle is very much broken, and that it makes it very easy for you to get free kills. But Trixon coming in through the basement might get taken out by this alibi. Oh, it looks like they've got 2 buddies down here, actually. They're just going to be jerking each other off in the corner here, both on cameras watching porn. It's like one of those commercials. It's like that Twitter meme. Are you watching porn by yourself? What a loser. No, I'm watching it with the boys.
With the boys.
Except the boys this time, it's a girl and a dude, so that's kind of weird. But Trixon is going to start to come on to the contest here. He knows that there's 2 people here. He's going to have some help dealing with both of these roamers. It's an interesting roam, and he takes down Werble as well. So the 3-man roam and basement is going to get shut down immediately here. He's just going to have to deal with the Jaeger and the alibi. He's got him actually trapped, so he doesn't even need to deal with them. The rest of the team can just start pushing onto the site, as BK is going to eat a lot of damage from that Ash. So big plays here by Trixon. waiting for that Jaeger to rotate away, but no, it's going to be a Goonwick who gets taken out from the hatch by Slim Murray, comes flying in with that RKO, and Trixon takes down BK, so that roam in the basement is not going to go like they thought it would, leaving Default and Sleepy on an island here in a 2 versus 5 trying to claw their way out.
Yeah, so not in a very good position right now is Default's team, as that roam really did not pay off for them at all. And it looks like Vital just has complete control of what they need. They can go for this plant at any time. Sleepy gonna have to make a play here onto the players, and Scully will go for the prone peek, and he will take down the Zofia, so a nice shot there from Sleepy, but it might be too little too late. But no, he goes for another kill onto the Jackal, will light him up, going for the pistol kill. He will miss a few shots, and Slim Murray will clean it up, and Shady will take out Default. So a good bounce back round right there from Vital, and really big plays by the Ash in the basement, taking out those players early on.
And good drone work by the Ashman of all people. Like, you don't normally expect your Ash to be droning herself in, but because she did that, she was able to spot out the not only one person playing downstairs in the elevator, but 2 people playing downstairs in the elevator. So
yeah, a lot of times I feel like that just kind of gets misdroned and overlooked. They're like, no way anyone's playing in the elevator. But really good dedication and drone work right there coming out from the Ash player. I think it's Trixon, yeah.
Yeah, it was Trixon.
Yeah, so back to Tellers is going to be Default's team. Looks like last time they figured they didn't have enough intel, so they're going to bring out the Valkyrie this time and the smoke as well to maybe deny a little bit more plant, deny a little bit more map control to the attacking team. And I'm curious to see whether they're going to choose to open the cashbag wall this time, as last time they chose to leave it reinforced, which I believe is a mistake if you're going to play someone in the basement.
Yeah, because I mean the only point really in playing somebody, especially for a site like Tellers, there's only 3 ways you can get into the site if Thermite hasn't done his job. I mean, there's only 2 doors. I guess there's 4 ways. There's the window, there's 1 window and 3 doors. So I mean, not really a need for you to play somebody downstairs and reinforce this wall. So I don't know. It was definitely an interesting choice to go for that open area hold with a Cade and wall closing off this wall. So the cache or the Tellers wall. So looks like they're going for that same roam inside of CC. It looks like that's going to be up to Warble to try to hold on to this. But I mean, again, it looks like the Trixon is going to come from a different angle this time. He's going to drone himself again into the server room. He knows that there's nobody here, so he's just going to walk right in and could possibly catch somebody off guard if they're going for a late rotate, but it looks like everyone's playing it fairly safe right now, and Goonwick actually doing Goon-like things, playing inside of the electrical room. So if he does get undroned, this could be a big play for the Jaeger.
Yeah, Goonwick going for a little cheeky hold here, as if he does go undroned, he's definitely in a position to make a huge impact on the round. But from what we saw last time, Vital droned out really well, so I'm expecting that they're probably going to notice the Jaegers in the closet, but you never know, they might overlook it, as it looks like the same open area strat is being employed by
Redemption
this time. Yeah.
It's not just Default's team, bro.
I keep wanting to say Default's team, but it's not Default's team.
That's what it should be called, bro. Default. You should change the name of your team to Default's team, because I mean that's the only thing that makes sense. But ooh, BK could catch off the Ash off guard if she doesn't get a drone it. But it looks like he definitely will drone that hatch, maybe, or maybe he didn't. So it could still be a free kill for BK if he peeks at the right time. And oh no, the Ash just barely making it past that angle. So clearing out the bottom floor, and he's gonna take the headshot right onto Warble. So that's your roamer off the board. And it looks like top floor is in control of the attackers, leaving the only defenders on site. And oh, Goonwick still cheekishly, I guess that's the word, cheekishly.
Yeah.
Holding on to the electric closet as BK is gonna now fall to the Jackal, and Slim Murray another nice shot there onto Default. So it's again a 2v5 for the defense of Redemption, trying to claw their way out. And Goonwick, nobody came and pushed your angle, so I mean they didn't drone you out, but still there isn't going to be anybody pushing aside. But he could possibly get taken out by the Thatcher from behind. It's just bad timing there for Goonwick, leaving just a Legion. Take that back. There's nobody to contest the 5 members of Vital. An excellent round from them.
Yeah, that was really well played there from Vital, but once again, I think that was like a pretty poor setup there from default or
Redemption.
Redemption. I'm gonna get it right. Redemption.
Yeah,
As the roamers that they did have really were just kind of trapped. Like the Vigil was stuck in the elevator right there. It was a nice shot from the Ashe, but still pretty poor position with no way to rotate out from the Vigil there. As also the player in the electrical closet, while like that could have been a big impact flank, like it didn't really matter once all of his teammates were dead. So um, yeah, just like a curious hold, really. I don't know. I think they probably need to switch that up, or maybe next time take it to CEO office, as I think CEO office is still a pretty good site, especially with both. But it looks like they're gonna go back to CCTV and lockers, as the Maverick is gonna be played here. So this time, probably not gonna have to use both thermites to get into server and one on the hatch. So it will allow them to thermite open the default plant spot. And last time, really, the biggest enemy for Vital wasn't even Redemption. It was like time. They just took so long opening things up that they were left with about 30 seconds left, and the complete plant denial was available for Redemption. Thank you.
Now you won't forget it.
That's right.
That's only a joke between us because nobody else can see it, but...
Anyway. So, I like the Maverick pick here from, everything's Redemption. I just gotta be quiet. I gotta take a mental break.
Maverick finally gonna get picked up by Vital, as they must be watching the stream, because I definitely think that's gonna be a big pick because they don't have the Hibana available, and I feel like their lack of ability to open up any other hatches except for the server hatch was definitely a downfall in the first round here when Redemption was holding on to server. So it definitely should help them out a lot more in this round, as again they're going for that top floor roam clear. So again, this is quite common for most good, like, well-practiced teams on Bank. Normally you'll see Vayne do this along with 95, as well as Cracked and Certainty. A lot of the more known teams will clear from the top floor and then straight down, because once you clear out all the roamers, there's not a lot of places where they can come back up. They have to come up either the main stairs or the blue stairs, and I mean normally you're pushing down the blue stairs, so they can't really flank through that. As long as you put somebody on the flank watch on the main stairs, it should be easy cut off.
Yeah, like you said, clearing from the third floor really just gives you a lot of map control, because you can watch both of the rotation, both of the stairs from the third floor. You can put a breach charge by the blue stairs, and then you can also have someone sit at the top of the third floor. But as I say that, Trixton gonna get a kill with Maverick onto Lesion. Not sure how he got that kill. Looks like he might have gotten in a little engagement and just won out the gunfight. So Trixton really hitting his shots early on. He's been a really impactful player on the Ashe, and now he's just showing that he can do it all on the Maverick. Not sure where the Lesion was taken out. Probably, yeah, through the hatch. So a nice shot there from Trixton, as he does manage to get that hatch open, and also put some Maverick holes in the other hatch so that they are not going to be able to rotate and just sit under the hatch. But server control still being held here from Redemption, as there's a minute and 13 seconds left. They need to really get this push going right here, as they're running out of time.
I don't think they droned him out either.
Really poor mistake there from Vital, as they didn't even drone out the mute in servers. Now they lost a man, it's 4v4, and they still have to deal with this mute, but they're flashing mute, and mute is in a really terrible spot right now. Looks like Slimmer's gonna go right in with the shotgun. We're gonna win the shotgun. No, DK's gonna get the kill. Double, and he gets the double kill onto Thermite. So some missed shots there from Slim Murray, really gonna cost Vital for this round as the C4 comes out, but no, not able to hit the C4, so the down Thermite could be picked up. This round is not yet lost. The mute gonna get a little aggressive on the hatch here, gonna try to finish the Thermite. He goes for the double, but no, Trixton's gonna clean him up, so now the Thermite on 20 HP. This round is not over yet. Default still has both of his Echo Drones up, so there's 20 seconds left. They're going to have to get these Echo Drones down if they want to win this round. 20 seconds left and smoke grenades on the board. Someone's going to have to make a play here for Vital. Looks like they're just going to drop the hatches. That's really all they can do here, and Trixton is going to drop the hatch and get immediately taken out. Colt's going to run in with the Capitao, and he will get down by the smoke. So now it's all over, and a quick three-piece right there for Redemption, and a really well played round right there. Just, oh man, just the missed droning of the mute really cost him that round right there.
Yeah. Definitely the missed drone there cost the round for Vital, as it's just It just didn't look like they. I mean, that drone went right past the mute. All he needed to do was check out the server rack, and he would have called out, "Yo, like there's somebody still playing here." Which, I mean, most coordinated teams will put 2 people in server. They'll put one on the stairs and then one behind the server rack in order to deny people pushing from dirt or even dropping the hatch and coming up from behind the person playing on that blue stairs. So just a big misplay there by Vital. So hopefully they're still listening to the stream and they'll be able to change that out for the next round.
It looks like Redemption is going to choose not to go to Archives this time, as they were really struggled on their last 2 defenses there. They will choose to go CEO. So I think that's a really good decision from them, as now they are free to Impact Trick and deny Vital from opening that wall, which really make this round very easy for them. They're just going to go for a default setup right here onto CEO. They're going to castle the windows and barricade all the windows onto Banana. And this is going to prevent anyone from getting on the parking garage and getting an easy kill. So a pretty standard setup right now from Redemption, but I think this is definitely a good idea to go here instead of going back to Archives Tellers for the 3rd round.
Yeah, definitely agree with switching up the site. It's never a bad thing to switch up the site, even if you lose this round. It's not that big of a deal because, I mean, you aren't winning your site on tellers either. So definitely a smart choice, and hopefully gonna throw off maybe just a little bit the attack here of Vital. It looks like Trixton's gonna come in maybe through the bottom of garage, or maybe he's gonna hop up on the police van, but no, there's no authorized personnel past that point, so he can't go up there. So it looks like he's just gonna be going downstairs into the garage.
Yeah, it looks like Trixton has been clearing from the basement every single time, so he's going to go ahead and do this again, and he might actually be able to catch this person downstairs in the basement if he's droning properly, but Sleepy could get an easy kill here if Trixton is lacking on his drone work. He's just going to face check the angle and wins the fight. Sleepy loses a fight that should have been his right there. That should have been man advantage for Method, but instead they're now looking at a 4v5, and the Ash is only on 75 HP. A great shot there from Trixton, who has really been landing his shots, and he gets another one on Naguma before he's finally traded out by default. So, wow, Trixton really doing some work right now for Vital. But as I say that, Werble will trade that kill out onto Colt, and so that's the window player down, which means this impact trick will be even easier as there's no one to contest Werble from impact tricking onto the Thermite. So it went from really good for Vital to now they're in a tough spot right here, as they only have 3 people left and they have not really done anything onto the site yet. He's trying to Thermite the wall, but Werble is going to be able to impact trick this so easily, but he will be blinded, so the wall might actually be opened here. And it looks like Trippin will do just that. He will try to open up the wall, and Werble is going to let him open the wall, but default will creep up into the hallway and take down the Thatcher, so that's man advantage back in favor for Method.
So the 3-man roam downstairs on a top floor defense is gonna be what I mean, puts this round a lot better, more together for Redemption, as it looks like BK is taking a lot of damage now from the Thermite just outside the main wall. He may even go for a drone here. So BK's got the hole open up and he's just barely getting missed by the Thermite. Still a little bit of low HP for default here, but he's got the ACOG to play to his advantage and is just looking for this Thermite to peek him ill-advised and shady on the window. So it's all up to the Thermite here to try to contest every angle inside of the CEO office. But he's going to have these smoke grenades from Trippy if he's going to, or Shady, if he's going to want to get this plant down successfully. Still has one more exothermic charge left, so could go for the right side of the wall if he does want to. But again, only 30 seconds left in the round. He's going to decide what he wants to do, and a wonderful shot from Werble. His teammate tried to join him. Werble, with that reflex behind the bomb, decapitates both the Jackal and the Thermite, both with ACOGs. I believe just the Thermite had the ACOG, but still nonetheless 2 wonderful shots there by the Castle.
Yeah, Werble really putting in some work that round. He killed the window player, which allowed him to impact trick, even though he chose not to. But Werble definitely making an impact on that round, getting 3 really, really good kills right there. And then default trading that kill out onto Trixton, who has really just been putting in work. Can we see the scoreboard real quick?
Of course.
Yeah, Trixton got 9 frags so far. Trixton versus Werble was really what this Trixton's team versus Werble's team, not default's team. This is Werble's team now, so definitely both of the fraggers for each respective team putting in a lot of work right now. So now with CEO and basement both being locked for method or redemption, shit. Shouldn't have deleted that.
Yeah, I'll put it back up.
For redemption, it will be back to tellers. So let's see here if they're gonna make any adjustments. And it looks like they already made one with the Valkyrie being picked, so they could go for a C4 kill. And they have really a lot more options as, once again, they're reinforcing this cashback wall, which I don't agree with, but let's see if they can make it work this time, as they do have the Valkyrie cam, which should provide them a lot more intel of where the attack is pushing. And if they just choose to roam a lot less and just turtle down, that could end up being more effective for them, as last time they really just gave a lot of picks from just roaming with no way out, so Vital was able to take it that.
And that's why I disagree with reinforcing these two walls right here, because I feel like if you're putting people inside of open area, you should at least give them maybe a one reinforced wall on this single wall, and at least give them a chance to rotate out. I mean, don't put them on an island by themselves, but it looks like Werble is again going for that weird roam inside of the electric closet. So hopefully, for his team's sake, he has somebody here to guard him.
BK, are you blind? What? Hello?
Hello?
BK, are you asleep? Like, what?
BK, are you here,
you
buddy?
Just saw the Ash. Hello?
And now Trixen's gonna get a free kill because he's gonna drone him out. He's gonna drone him out. He's gonna spot the Valkyrie, goes for the pre-fires, and hits a few shots there under the Valkyrie. Really hitting his shots right now, but is he gonna know that the Valkyrie is still close in that corner? He sees the tracers, and Trixen cracked out of his mind right now. BK had the free kill, and I guess he's just blind, like you said.
How did BK not? I mean, I wouldn't say it was a free kill because it's still a
speed
action pretty clear, but like he didn't even know he was there. Like
he could have walked up behind him and gotten the kill. Yeah.
So Trixen once again hitting his shots here, and he has another one trapped in here with that wall reinforced. So he's gonna be able to call that out to his team that he has one trapped in this archives closet right here. And Werble really in a bad spot right now. He will be flashed and taken down to 1 HP, but Trixen also, or taken to about half HP. Trixen is actually the one on 1 HP. So again, like I said earlier, Redemption just kind of putting their roamers in a box right now. Werble is literally in a death box right now with the walls caving in around him, and he is not in a great spot right now. He will be droned out. The hatch is open above him.
Oh!
He'll get one kill onto Triven before he's finally triggered out by Trixen. So
that's a big kill though.
Big kill. They did lose the Thermite, and Slim Ray will take down Goonwix, and it looks like the electrical closet roam did not work out this time. Default bringing out his signature shotgun.
Of course he is, bro. See, I knew he wasn't away from the shotguns.
Default can't seem to get off of the shotgun. He's too far gone.
Exactly.
But 4v2 advantage here for Vital, as they really show their proficiency that they have attacking tellers, and it looks like Default gonna try to go for the flank here with the shotgun in hand. Might be able to get this kill onto the Thatcher, but he looks away at the wrong time, and no, he will get killed by Slim Ray there. So some poor timing on the part of Default, and it's down to Sleepy, and he will be taken down from above by Colt. So again, another proficient attack there on the Archives Teller's site by Vital.
Ooh, nice shot.
It's a good shot, yeah.
A nice tracer there, buddy. I saw the hacks. He just flicked onto his head.
Yeah, turn off the hacks, Colt.
Yeah, bro.
But so 3-3 into the halftime, with Default's team, or Redemption, only being able to take the CEO and then their two basement defenses. So it seems like basement definitely being the preferred site for both teams, and Shady's actually going to bring out a castle strat. I've actually seen them run this before when we scrimmed them the other week. What they like to do is they like to put a little hold in an open area, so it forces the attack to waste time trying to deal with the open area hold. They reinforce the top floor, and it's genuinely pretty tricky to deal with if you don't play it right. But yeah, we'll see how Default's team chooses to do this, because it really, without a Hibana here, they could get baited into using a ton of utility trying to invest into open area, when in reality the site is not even in, like, until basement. So Redemption really has to be sure to clear through this open area hold, which I suspect will come out here from Vital.
You know, I'm definitely interested to see the castle strat, because I haven't seen it, so it looks like they're gonna be.
They run like a pretty similar strat. Yeah, see, they just barricade off. They kind of make themselves into a little kill box, but they open up the hatch and they just fall back when they need to.
What, the hatch behind the desk here?
I think they reinforced that one. They have the hatch right there.
Oh, the open area hatch. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, it's a neat little strat, but
But what?
I don't really want to like bash on the strat, but.
Well, I mean that's our job. Is we can say whatever we want. That's the perks of being the caster. You can say whatever you want.
I mean, when we scrimmed them the other week, we dealt with it pretty easily, but I'm curious to see how Redemption deals with it.
I'm curious to see if they've changed anything, or if they're gonna run the exact same strat.
I mean, a lot of times, like what we do is we send someone in through lobby because they castle off lobby, and then you can just walk right into archives, and that like basically is the whole strat right there, like pretty much dealt with because they castle off the hallway. So.
See, I'm very impressed by that vault by Werble. I'm never able to make that vault. I always fall.
That's a nice little parkour right there.
Yeah. I always fall like trying to make that that vault, and it looks like the Twitch drone doing a lot of damage. He's gonna at least get 3 assists this round. He's shocked everybody. Look at that. Everybody's been shocked.
Why tase the Maestros? Why tase the Valkyries when you can tase people down to 90 HP?
Oh, excuse me, 80 HP.
Oh, my bad.
Well, yeah.
80 HP.
He got 4 shocks off.
So already here, a little bit of poor flank watch from Default's team, allowing Trixen to rotate into the conference room.
Oh,
could get a kill right here.
Oh,
was that through the wall?
It was a punch hole. It was like he heard.
Oh, punch hole. Oh
yeah.
my! Trixen is gunning this game. He will be able to. No, he does.
Oh.
Trixen unable to finish the second kill, but that is the Maverick off the board. So that's some of the hatches that are safe right there, and he will take the Jackal to 20 HP. So. Definitely a successful roam right there from Trixen, who has really just been hitting his shots this game. Could have gotten the 3-piece right there, but unfortunately for him, only able to come away with 1.
Yeah, I got a little bit too greedy for that last kill, for that Jackal, and didn't expect the 3rd player to come from square, as yeah, they're just close enough together to able to get those refrags. So well coordinated there by Default's team, Redemption, as they're going to now start to attack onto this main lobby, or not main lobby, but the open area. Q-Holt is stuck inside of the kitchen, as Shady is actually going to have his back here inside of open area. Takes down Sleepy, so already spotting each other. Oh, Default trying to go for that drop shot. I'm sorry, they nerfed that a while ago, Default. I'm not sure if you were aware of the patch notes, but BK comes flying through, and a potato with that ACOG at close range. It's going to be all left up to the Thatcher of Goonwick, who spots the castle in behind the Printer, but it's going to eat a lot of damage. Tries to come in, swinging on through, but Shady pulls out the pistol and takes down Goonwick. So that roam proving a little bit more of an issue for Default's team than it does for Oreo's team.
Yeah, definitely can be a complex setup. You really have to be really coordinated with your pushes there, and I think the main problem with how Redemption chose to take that was they ended up just taking a lot of 1v1 gunfights, which is okay if your team is winning, but like Trixen has just been hitting his shots this game, so you have to force him into a position where he takes more than 1 gunfight at a time, so that way you can protect your players and keep them alive. So I don't know, just they all chose to push from the same spot when they didn't really send anyone through lobby, so I don't know, maybe that could have been the downfall, but it looks like Vital is going to choose to go up to CEO, and for both teams, I think that's going to be the more successful site, as Archives not really working out. So with the Valkyrie being taken here from Vital, there's going to be a lot of intel that Redemption is going to have to deal with, as they don't have an IQ, so it's really going to be on Twitch and Thatcher to try to take care of these electronics, and the impact trick here going to be a really big factor on whether this defense is going to be successful from Vital, as they have impacts on both Shady and assumably whoever is on that castle. I think it will be
Trippin'. The ultimate support player. I respect my support players. I mean, Trippin might have 0 kills, but hey, he's still playing support. That allows Slim Murray to play Jaeger and just kill everybody. So Trixen. What did I say?
You said Slim Murray.
Oh.
Slim Murray's been slaying too, bro.
Slim Murray just got promoted to Doc, so that's my bad.
That's right. So yeah, the Maverick here being taken by Werble, gonna be able to make it a little bit more difficult to impact trick, as the holes in the wall are gonna be a real thorn in the side of the defenders. And it looks like Default actually is going to go for that lobby repel, has a drone preset so he doesn't get run out on, so a good drone placement there from Default. And I'm not sure where Trippin chose to put his castles at, but if there's no castles on the banana windows, this could be a really powerful position. But it looks like Slimmery actually will be peeking Default, so choosing that dock roll very well, just going to start peeking everything. And so in an awkward gunfight right here. He knows that there's one repelling, but he's not quite sure where. Lots of windows that Default could be slithering around on, so definitely about to be an awkward engagement for sure, as they're just playing a little game of cat and mouse right now. They both know each other's presence, and it looks like Colt is actually preparing for a run out, but Default's drone is going to know he's there, so Default just baiting this run out right now might be able to get a free kill, as he does know that there's one in the garage, so looks like Valkyrie will choose to rotate off, so a lot of time being wasted right now from Redemption, as it looks like the Twitch drone is just going to be like, alright guys, we're getting gunned right now by Trixen, so we just got to start tasing them down. As I say that though, Wordbull gets an easy kill onto the Valkyrie right there, and the wall actually will be opened up, so the impact trick unsuccessful for Vital, and as I say that, Sleepy will also get Slim Murray in the closet. Slim Murray going for Sleepy going for a second, but it will be Trixen in the closet trying to contest this angle.
Ooh, and a nice peek there by Shady. He's gonna get the down onto the Maverick, but yet again, another kill for Sleepy. He takes down Trippin, so I mean, you still have your 2 fraggers left. You still got Trixen left, but he's actually gonna turn around. Oh, and the 360 by Trixen takes down Goonwick. Not prepared for that run out. He's gonna try to join back up with his team. He's just peeking everything at this point. Tries to jump back through the rotation hole, but doesn't know that Sleepy has made his way back in. It's an easy cleanup onto the top floor for Redemption.
Yeah, that was just like kind of awkward for me that they weren't able to successfully impact trick that. They didn't even have the holes above, so it looked like they weren't even going for it, which is weird because a lot of times on bank, like that's like a really common strategy is you impact trick on CEO office on bank. So the fact that they didn't go for that strikes me as odd for sure. And if they did go for it, how did you not successfully do it? You have 4 impacts, so looks like they're gonna go back to CEO, and they will bring Trippin onto the smoke this time, so that will allow them to open the holes hopefully. And they do get off of the Legion, so definitely probably gonna be a different round this time, as it'll be much harder for Redemption to open up that wall with the impact trick hopefully coming out from Vital.
Yeah, so definitely I'm definitely looking to see a better impact trick there. I mean, that you've got all the impacts. You've got Legion with impacts, you've got the castle with impacts. I wouldn't think that the smoke has impacts, but I mean, you never know. Yeah, no, he doesn't have impacts. So 2 sets of impacts and 3 sets of barbed wire. You gotta see the impact trick. You gotta deny that wall. You gotta at least try to deny that wall, even if you have to fall off because somebody's on the rappel. I mean, so what? You tried to protect it, you just fall off and no one's, at least you don't die. But you just gotta force somebody to rappel on those windows and
yeah,
force
you gotta, like,
to
at
take
least
you off.
make them think about it, like make them waste time trying to get rid of the person impact tricking.
It's just another step that the attackers have to take in order to open up that wall.
Yeah, exactly. And it looks like that's exactly what they're gonna do, as we did see Trippin open up the holes above. And I don't know who this Twitch player is. Sleepy is just tasing
everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Oh no. Q-hole, he's gonna miss the impact there. He just hit the post. So.
A little sad. He can melee it all he wants, but
you can shoot it 150 times if you want, Q-hole. That works. I don't know if you guys don't know that. I don't know you know that. I know I've done that with you. You can shoot
the LMG, yeah.
No, you don't even have to have an LMG. You can just shoot the hatch 150 times and it takes it out.
Nice.
But it looks like they're going to be going for just droning basement. So hopefully just setting this drone up to watch to see if anybody's going to be running out of garage. I hope he's not droning in the basement. But it looks like Default already has his drone set up yet again on that cash car. Yeah, it looks like Default actually rocking the G36C, really running that ACOG. Oh, and poor timing there onto the Legion, as it looks like the Echo wants to get very aggressive here. Slim Murray with the Hollow is going to be trying to go for that engagement, as Sleepy yet again is getting early in. He's going to take down Trippin. That's your smoke off the board. Some of your plant denial and entry denial already taken away only a minute into the game round.
Yeah, and it looks like Trixen here will go for a rotation a little bit earlier this time, maybe try to get a nice flank off, but I'm not sure how Twitch just keeps getting these frags, but Sleepy really making a huge impact on these rounds, as Wordbull will get another kill onto Shady from the Maverick hole here, and Default's still repelling. Trixen gonna have to make a big play here like he's been doing all game as he's on the flank, but it looks like they are aware of it. They're getting spotted on the cam. Is Trixon gonna be able to get this kill right here? There's one close to his right. Does he know? He does get one. That's the diffuser down. Can he go for the 2-piece? He gets the 2-piece. Trixon, a great shot right there. 3-piece from Trixon. Trixon going insane this game, putting the team on his back. Trixon going nuts.
Leaving just Sleepy in the 1 versus 3 situation. It knows. Oh, the Echo! Slim Murray getting a little bit too aggressive is going to get taken out by Sleepy, leaving just the Jaeger of Trixon and Colt left in the 1 versus 2. Sleepy here has the ACOG to deal with, but he doesn't have the diffuser. But he's going to try to come from behind you. You don't really need to shoot that ADS. It's not really a purpose. Spots the Legion, I think, but no. It looks like there's going to be cameras coming out from everywhere. They know exactly where the Twitch is, but Sleepy has been playing all game aggressively on that Twitch drone. I wish he would have taken maybe some of those Legion traps. It looks like Trixon's going to come in from behind. So with that ACOG on Sleepy, I assume Trixon's going to get very aggressive here. Going to come right in, and the 4K from Trixon, winning this round out, putting him on to 17 kills.
Trixon is going insane right now.
Trixon goat indeed. I see it in the chat. Trixon is goated. He's cracked out of his mind.
Yeah, so with that round right there, that was a huge round because now Vital is only 1 point away from being able to at least secure themselves a draw. So they will have to attack the basement again, but that was still a huge round right there, as if Redemption was able to take that round and go to the basement, they're in a great position to close out that game. So a huge round right there, and it really looked like it was going to be a Redemption round, but Trixon just coming up huge right there, and just a lack of flank watch, honestly, from Redemption that just cost them that round.
Yeah, definitely the lack of flank watch cost them that round in total, but I mean, just the insane gunplay from Trixon, I mean, he's insane. There's nothing else to say. That 3K on the top of square, there wasn't even anybody that was shooting back at him. The only damage I think he took the entire round was from the Twitch drone of Sleepy.
Yeah.
The goat. Sleepy Twitch goat.
Looks like they are going to go for another upstairs hold, as Redemption had a very tough time dealing with it last time. And Trixon here, probably just reading chat right now. He's probably clipping all of his last plays. Post that on Twitter later. But it looks like we will see the exact same setup here from Vital, as they do choose to go back to the basement and hold on to open area again.
I can't confirm that Trixon is in chat, but I can confirm that he's cracked. And he snorted a line before playing this round.
Yeah, Trixon is definitely off the Addy right now. Oh, yeah, and he's playing out of his mind right now. And let's see how Default's team chooses to deal with this push. And it looks like they just abandoned the Thermite completely, which is an interesting take, but it kind of makes sense in a way because they know that Vital is going to... Are they going for a full garage rush? I think they might be. This looks like a garage rush, is it? No? Maybe? Sleepy here, gonna get aggressive. And he will win the fight on a Slim Murray, so that's man advantage here for Redemption, and they will get control of the garage, which is a big control for them. I think that's Castle maybe peeking up pretty aggressively on the angle right there.
Yeah, Smoke.
It's Smoke, and Smoke will get taken down by Default, but Cole put on 1 HP by the Ash, so a 3v4 right now in the first 45 seconds. This round progressing much more quickly than the other rounds have, and it looks like already off of their roam is Vital, so effectively they cleared the roamers without even clearing the roamers by just forcing them back to site.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going to be trying to maybe switch this up. It looks like Morbo might go up top while the rest of his team tries to push through garage. Him and Goomark are going to try to take control of these hatches and maybe try to push from above. It looks as though Sleepy here is getting spots out from his teammates, and he's going to try to maybe throw him if he can't catch the head of the Vigil, but no, a nice shot there from Q-Hall, barely spots the feet of the Ash, and it's going to take him down. So puts it back to a 3v3, but still, Colt is on very low HP, one shot basically from everything, and if Sleepy were playing the Twitch right now and he was alive, he may be able to shock drone him to death. But yeah, another down onto the Maverick is, Colt gonna get 2 kills actually as he finishes that one off to Werble. So, Colt flicks around onto Goonwick. What a round as he teabags in slow motion there. Nice 3K on the round for Colt.
That was a great shot from Colt right there.
Honestly,
I thought that was gonna be a Redemption round too, but
yeah.
They really got the roamers all in a sight with 2 minutes and had man advantage, but Colt just started peeking them, and they just couldn't win their ones, which is a little bit surprising considering Colt, I think, killed 2 of those last 3 people, or 3. Actually, I think he killed all 3 of those guys on about 5 HP, which means he was 1 bullet away from dying. So.
Oh, he got a 4K, I guess, because he killed the Ashe as well.
Oh yeah, he did get. Yeah, I think he did get a 4K. So a big round from Colt right there, as just individual players really stepping up for Vital, whether it's been Trixen or that round it was Colt. Just individual plays really saving Vital right now.
And Trippin is managed to go through this entire game without getting a single kill, and he doesn't need to. And you guys can call him 0-7 all you want. It doesn't matter. His team's about to win, or his team is walking away with this with at least 1 point.
Winners win. That's all that matters. So.
And you guys are
doing his job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
support players, baby.
Yeah. So with that round win right there, Redemption no longer can win this round, and Vital has at least secured themselves.
Well, they can win this round. They just can't win the match.
Or, yeah, that's what I meant. They can't. They can no longer win the match. So the best they can hope for is a tie, and Vital is going to look to close this match out and try to get at least, or try to get 3 points instead of the 1 point they've already guaranteed themselves.
And now Trippin's just getting bullied by the Twitch drone too.
Yeah, probably a little bit of frustration coming out right now from Redemption, as those 2 rounds easily could have been won by Redemption, but unfortunately it just didn't really go in their favor. So now Vital is forced to go Archives Tellers, which has not been the best site for either team. So yeah, gonna be curious to see how Vital chooses to defend this. Did they open the cashback wall? I gotta know. Let's see.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna come into the basement here. I think he's just gathering intel from maybe his teammate, but
yeah, it looks like Redemption really enjoys going for this basement clear, which I mean it makes sense, but yeah, the site is basement. They do have the cashback wall open, which is the preferred thing. And Sleepy gonna get a kill on the Trixen, so Trixen not gonna be able to impact this round. That is a lot of map control already given away to Redemption, as he looks up in a Legion Mine, which will slow him down a little bit, but with these holes right here, this is a pretty powerful position for the Twitch, and BK in the main lobby here already. So with only 1 minute down on the clock, Redemption really has a ton of map control right here, and they're being forced to turtle onto the site. Are they aware of this castle in the elevator, though, is the question, as Shady is in a really good spot right now if he doesn't get drowned out.
Yeah, definitely in a big spot to impact this round. And it looks like they have opened up the long angle here, so it's going to be up to the Ashe of default, I assume, yeah. I guess he's turned into an Ashe main now. It looks like they may know that the castle's here, but I'm not too sure. It looks like PK is going to start to go for that wall, but the bandit trick coming out from Colt as he's going to try to deny this wall for the time being. But again, good angles being held here by Slim Murray, and the castle are going to be able to deny this wall, or deny this push from the main stairs completely, as Sleepy's actually rotated completely to the main lobby, and the Maestro's coming out aggressively. Looks like, oh, BK is actually going to shut down Colt, who rotated out to the main lobby, but oh, it's Gunwook who gets the kill onto Trippin, so it's a 2v4 now for Vital to try to make their way out. A nice shot there by Slim Murray takes down Gunwook, who is trying to push into sight, but again, this castle trying to go for the flank here. The Ashe is in the basement, so this could be an easy flank, as Sleepy's been put onto 1 HP. This Legion putting big work into sight as Shady gets on the flank. He finds 2 onto the Thermite as well, leaving just the Ashe rotating into sight. Can Default win this for his team? He's been Legion Mine, so they know exactly where he is. They're going to start to push this, but they have the diffuser, so they don't need to push anything. 30 seconds left in the round. It's all up to Default here. Can he win this out? Throwing in flashbangs and trying to get rid of all the Legion traps that he can, but only 25 seconds. This doesn't look like it's going to be a very winnable round. An excellent angle being held by Shady. His teammate, it does die. But the free fire, Slim Murray trying to go for the quick peek, but 15 seconds left. It doesn't look like Default's going to be able to win this out.
Yeah, Default is going to have to prove that he's the greatest Rainbow Six player to ever live, but no, Slim Murray will shut that game down, so a nice win there for Vital, taking that victory 7-4. Well played to them.
Very well played, and
that's really.
So I will try to contact the Vital guys real quick.
Yeah, try to get in contact with them.
Oh, he's back. Alright.
Yo.
Oh, he's in here. All right, what's up, Trixon?
What up, boys?
All right, so that game, what was really like going through your mind when you got all those kills? Like, there were a couple rounds, like especially that Jaeger flank onto the skylight where you like pretty much single-handedly saved your team. So just like, what were you thinking, and like, what was going through your mind when you made those plays?
Uh, I mean, they were just giving me the calls that I really needed, dude. I just went up there and did what I needed to do.
Yeah, you definitely took advantage of the lack of flank watch from Default's team and definitely exploited it. So, but you're really hitting your shots. So, do you think you were just like on one today, or do you always have confidence in your aim, like that you're gonna hit those shots, or like
I
what's
don't,
the secret?
I don't play different against anybody. I just take my one, hopefully win it.
Yeah, you're definitely winning your ones today. I don't think you lost like a single one-on-one gunfight, honestly. So, but besides your huge game, um, what do you think like really separated you guys from Redemption that game? Like you guys were able to hold on to your defenses, and you really started to get your attack. You guys attacked Arc guys like pretty perfectly that game. Like, what was your guys' like
Yeah,
attack thought process?
I'd say comms is a really big thing. Like when I was pushing downstairs, the second attacking round, I believe it was, where they had the alibi and elevator, and the Jaeger was downstairs in vault somewhere. Like
Yes.
the vigil blew the hatch, and I got a call from Thermite. It was or Trippin, and I was just waiting there for it the whole time. He was just telling me it was open area, and I was expecting him to do it, but I just got the call that he did it, and then Murray came downstairs and helped me with the alibi, set up for a trade in case I died, and it just
Yeah,
went from there, I guess.
yeah, you guys like definitely set up for the trades really well, and then on your guys' basement defenses, you hold it a lot differently than most teams do. Like, what's your guys' thought process when you choose to defend open area on a basement defense?
We just try to focus on the hatches more than anything, and then if we get a call that they're, I mean, we were kind of scrambled when they rushed garage. I won't lie, like we were kind of lost for a second, but we got it together, and I mean, Colt just spit on everybody that round. So
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And finally, like for my last question, really, um, when you guys defended the tellers, I noticed that like even in like when you guys are at like a man disadvantage, you guys still like managed to bring the round back. Do you think like that's your guys' teammates positioning, or like the calls you're getting, or just your team winning your ones, or like what do you think the main attribute is for when you guys go into man disadvantage and you claw it back and bring back the round into your favor?
we have a lot of confidence in each other, so we trust somebody to hold what they need to hold, and we don't look twice on it. I'd say we just I don't know. We play really well together.
Yeah, definitely. You guys have played together for a long time, and you're a really good team. So I'm assuming you guys aren't scared of anyone. But yeah, you guys definitely look like a really good team, and congratulations on the win.
Yep. Thank
Uh,
you guys for having me.
yeah, do you have to say anything to say to any of the Vital fans or any haters who think you guys like aren't worthy of being a top team or anything?
I mean, haters gonna hate, bro.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Thanks to
Anyway,
everybody in the chat that was hyping us up.
Yep.
Tricks and
You
Goat.
played really great,
Get
man.
it trending on Twitter. Tricks and Goat.
Trixon and Goat, bro. But yeah, congrats on the win, Trixon, and we will see you next week if you're in a marquee game.
Yep. Thank you guys for having me. Yeah, have a good night. Be safe.
See you,
You
man.
too. Well, that will do it for me and Oreo. Finally, it's been what, like 4 hours now.
4 hours, yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully you all did enjoy it because yeah, I literally just got off of a 5 hour drive. So,
Yeah.
and I know Oreo, you just got back from vacation as well. So
That's right.
it's been a long day for both of us. So again, we'll see you all again tomorrow for another 4 hours of great competition. Just bring up the schedule for tomorrow real quick, just so that everybody will know. It looks like for tomorrow we've got Cracked and Vane,
That should be a good one.
95 and Kids on the West, and Twitter Beef versus Unknown. So should be some more great matches. I'm especially excited for the Cracked and Vane. Those are two good teams. Hopefully, Cracked will have all of their members because I know that's a big rivalry, especially between like Giddy and Razor and all of Vayne and well, the trio at least, because I know that they used to play on that team. So should be another interesting matchup. But this has been it for me and Oreo. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. Drop the follow button and hit that notification bell. That way you know whenever we're live next. And we will see you all again next.